Speaking of character work, you are so funny. You are such a good character actress. Your accents, your imitations are fantastic.
Yeah.
Really, you're a wonderful impersonator.
I can't tell which one my favorite is. It's Calabasas' mom.
Oh, I love that one.
I think she was like my first character that I like really thought of and has stuck through. Like I've been playing Calabasas' mom for like 6 years.
Who is she? Do you know her?
Deep down.
She is a complicated woman.
Do you know who she is? Like, is she a
No,
person?
she's not based off one person. So I grew up in Moore Park, and when in my senior year, I made friends with a lot of Calabasas kids. And it was like this totally different life, and how the moms acted, like it was just rich and lavish.
For sure.
But their reality was real. And so I was just like, I know how to play her. And my mom is very skincare based, organic based. She wants it her way and she wants it now. So it was a mix between like this luxury life that I was seeing and my mom, and I just like brought them together.
Yeah, I imagine, the Kardashians or something when you say Calabasas, those women.
And that's why it works so well, because like even if you didn't know what Calabasas was, everyone has that one mom in their town that is kind of nuts and carries a Chanel bag or a fake one.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
yes,
like even if you're not privileged, it's like, she's got the Michael Kors bag. Like it's just something.
Extra.
Yeah,
Totally.
where you can relate to it.
So actually, I'm really curious about how you went into, having this rich improv background, and then you decided, wow, TikTok. And like, I am really curious about how you started to find your voice, and was that rewarding, et cetera? Good question.
Yeah, it was crazy, and I actually never saw it coming. I hated TikTok. I was so against, like, I've been acting since I was like 10. So I was like, what is this new thing? I was like, no, I'm still going to make it the normal way. Because I left high school and I was like, I'm going to be an actor. So I was just figuring it out, like jumping from restaurant job to restaurant job. The pandemic hit and I was in this really bad place, and I had just gotten out of a really bad relationship, and I had like nothing, and I was like, what am I going to do? I want to pick myself up and figure it out.
Sorry, why was the relationship so bad?
It was my first relationship where I was dealing with someone who actually had bad intentions.
Ooh, fuck that guy.
And
Or
and
girl.
there were
I know, I was going to say.
and I was like, guy.
Or they.
He identified as a man. And so I was really like bombarded by that, because before that it was all little silly things. He wasn't ready for a relationship, or like he said something mean to me at the bar. I said something mean to him at the bar. Like it was petty.
Yeah.
And this was something that was so groundbreaking that I was like, I learned so much. And I was like, there are actually people out there that can hurt you in various ways. And so once I got out of that, I was like, I'm never going to be there again. I'm going to figure out who I am.
Good.
And my friend, I was 21 at the time.
Wow.
And
I wish I would have learned that.
Yeah, me too.
it was. And so my friend comes to me, and he was a videographer. And he's like, let's start making
I
YouTube
want to take
videos.
some naked photos of it.
I want, that too. And I was like, yeah, okay. I have a small vagina. Let's get it on camera. I always said, I was like, my nudes would help my career. I was like, just put them out there. But I never took them.
You never took nudes?
In the last year I have.
Okay.
But I was so scared. I thought I was going to be, sorry, not to go off the rails.
Yeah,
Have
you noticed where you are?
Literally, I'm like, not to go off the rails. When I was like in high school, I didn't drink. I didn't have sex. I never sent nudes, because I was like, if I'm like cast on Disney tomorrow, like I don't want it to get taken away from me.
We were cast on Disney.
And doing
all, and
sending
I
all
wish
the
I knew,
nudes.
but I was like, I don't want it to be taken
I
away.
love that
so
you
funny.
had that wherewithal, though.
Yeah, I was like, this is mine.
Yeah. That.
And
Like, I want to
so
adopt her.
you want to adopt a 26-year-old woman with
I would
double
do it.
T? I'm a lot of work. So then he was just like, let's start making videos. And we did it every single week. And we released a YouTube video every week for a year. So I think I played like, how many weeks are in a year?
Lots of weeks.
I can't do that math.
12 months.
I don't even know.
4 weeks.
Like 65
4 times
weeks?
12. 4 times 12 is 48.
So 48 weeks in a year?
That's right, 48 weeks in a year.
So I played around
Oh my God.
48 different characters in a year. And seeing myself on camera. And then we just started putting them on TikTok.
Oh, I see. You were one of those. Because some people were like Vine folks that went,
No.
but then there was, so I feel like the elite. But then let me ask you this too. There's a lot of people, I was telling Anneliese about it because she's new to the talk.
Come talk the talk.
Come join us.
Talk the talk.
Join us over here.
Is that there's like groups of folks that like meet up and do, so like King Back and like
Love him.
Ariel, right?
And they're Viners. right?
Okay.
So they're OGers. And you can see it. Like their physical comedy is just so good.
Their cuts are so surgical.
So good.
So that's what it is. It's like the way that Raven, even though it was all over the place, the cuts of it made it so funny that's what made it come
The editing.
together.
It was the editors that had the real talent.
in
For
the
sure.
end,
For sure.
right?
Yes.
And so it's like that now, but with like very truncated, small videos.
It's an interesting way to like have your TikTok persona is in the edit and in all. It's like everyone has such a unique thing. That's what I love about it.
Yeah.
So let me ask this. People might be interested. I know I am. What opportunities does this social media, does your platform now, TikTok, allot you? Like, do you have an agent now? And if so, did they find you from that and you audition for actual characters, for acting gigs, for roles on TV and film? What's that like now? Like, do you feel like you have a leg up? What are you auditioning? Do you like auditioning? Do you hate auditioning? That was a lot of questions in one.
No, I'm
answer them all now.
You were very engaging. I was like, keep going. I was like, let's
talks,
do
you
it.
have to listen. It's such a beautiful.
I don't want to look away. And there's a lot to look at. If I wanted to look away, I could, but I didn't
What are you saying? Our sets all over the place? How dare you? What do you mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely changed my life. Like, I can't even tell you like what it has done for me. I mean, I can and I will because this is a podcast and I have
Fantastic.
to.
I love how
But
happy
to
you seem.
cover all of it, it's crazy. I mean, my manager saw one of my TikToks and she kept DMing me and I was like, I don't want to sign with anyone unless they really want me because I had been auditioning for a while and jumping from agent to agent, not knowing who I was, like just another one on the roster. And I can't blame them.
Yes.
Like they're trying to run a business and I wasn't booking. I understand. But then I met up with my manager now and she's my age. And I said, you know I'm young and like, I know it seems like I don't know what I'm doing, but I promise I will be one of the hardest working people on your roster. Like I will get there. And then a week later, she called me and she's like, I want to sign you. And I wake up to a checklist from her every single morning at 6:30 a.m.
That sounds horrible.
This is what you do. But it's amazing.
Of course it is.
Like she has never like let me down. Like I trust her. I just have such a close connection with her.
Yeah. Wonderful.
And so TikTok has brought me her and she's brought me so many opportunities and it's like fulfilled me in a way every single day. Like I'm learning how to run my business. I'm learning how to produce. I'm learning how to write. Yeah. And so it's like,
And even though that's improv in those skits, it seems like it's written in the best of ways.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
so
you.
well
showcase
written.
her talent.
yeah.
Yes, and
thank you.
I mean, for somebody who just loves Bravo and loves reality, whenever you do I just know exactly what you're doing. I mean, I'm definitely the
Thank
audience
you.
for it. So you're so funny.
Yeah, you're finding your audience, which is like I think the most important thing. But I don't watch reality, and I love Amanda's stuff, and like I've literally gone down the rabbit hole with her like her Zodiac series. So that's what a lot of folks are doing right now, which is what the sure telltale sign of a successful content creator is if they can do series of content that is their own. And we were just talking about this before we started filming, but it is a gray area. Like there's some hate that some folks are getting. There's some infighting now from established creators because they feel like their stuff is getting ripped off. But
Oh, interesting.
yeah, there's a little bit of that, but it's a gray area.
It's a gray area and it's something my friends and I have talked about where like there truly is no original thought anymore, right? Like I was watching somebody else's video and she said this line that was very similar to one of mine. I don't think she's seen my video. I posted the next day, but it was in my drafts. Like it's this weird timeline of like, you could say something, I said it a week ago, but you posted it 2 days ago. Who's first?
Yeah, observational
You know what I mean?
comedy. You both observed the same thing and had a spin on
it's like,
it. Yeah.
and it's, now listen, obviously if someone is ripping off your exact character,
Right.
yes, that's rude, don't do it.
Yeah.
But like, it's tough.
Yes.
How do you get inspo for yours?
Oh, I'm a not very good.
You're amazing. You had us
thank
do
you.
one before.
Okay, well,
like you're on it.
I think that my best TikToks are the ones that are fun, that I'm that I'm laughing. Like if I am laughing while I'm
Yes.
filming them, that's when I
If
know.
you're having fun, it's like good to go.
then because you know
Yep.
that energy is going to go out and people are going to react to that. It's all
They
about
know. The people and viewers know. If you're having fun or
100%.
if you're stressed. Quit hitting me. Christy's
Let's
hitting
all
me right
punch each
now.
other.
In the boob. Ow!
it is about connectivity at the end of the day. And I think like we forget that as content creators, but like the best creators like Amanda are able to get that thread of improv plus virality and character work and like all that stuff. So that's why I appreciate her so much.
What are you watching or who you follow? Who inspires you?
That's such an interesting question. I really love Caitlin Riley. I also really love Hello Teffy.
Oh my God, I love her so much.
She talks
I'll
like
send you
girl
her.
talk. She just has an interesting perspective. And what I really love is like niche creators right now who have found a way to build a business, like Girl Boss Town.